Welcome to the Deep Dive.
Great to be here.
Today we're diving into an episode from English Dose, the one called How to Sound Smart When Speaking English.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
Our mission is basically to pull out the really actionable stuff, things you can use right away to sound, well, clearer and more confident in English.
Exactly. And the main idea, which I found really interesting, is that sounding smart isn't really about complex vocabulary or, convoluted sentences.
It's almost the opposite, isn't it?
It really is.
So the first big point they make is simplicity. Keep it simple.
Right. Clear, direct language. That's what comes across as intelligent.
They had that example, instead of saying, I am endeavoring to ascertain the solution, which sounds a bit much.
Yeah, a bit stiff. You just say, I'm trying to find the answer. Simple.
Why does that work better, though? What's the thinking there?
Well, I think it's about reducing the listener's effort. If you're clear, they don't have to work so hard to understand you. They can focus on the message.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
So clarity signals clear thinking. Makes sense. And building on that, there's the idea of using precise language.
Yes, choosing stronger, more specific words.
Like instead of just saying something is very big.
See, it's huge or enormous or excellent instead of just really good.
What's the benefit there? Is it just sounding more varied?
It's more than that, I think. Precise words, they carry more weight. They show you've actually thought about the exact right word.
Adds impact, less waffle.
Exactly. Less ambiguity, more efficient communication.
Okay, now this next one surprised me a little. Strategic pausing.
Pausing. It's counterintuitive for some people.
Right. You might think pausing makes you sound hesitant or like you don't know what to say.
But the source argues it actually shows confidence, which is interesting.
How so?
Well, a pause gives you a moment, a beat to, gather your thoughts, make sure you're articulating properly.
Okay, so it helps you speak better.
Yes. And it also gives the listener a crucial moment to process what you've just said, especially if it's a complex idea.
So it's not dead air, it's thinking time. For everyone.
Pretty much. Deliberate delivery.
Got it. And then there's using examples. The source really emphasizes this.
Oh, definitely. Illustrations, real-world situations.
Why are they so important? Just to clarify things.
It's partly clarification, yeah, but it's also about connection, I'd say.
Yeah.
Examples show you don't just understand an idea abstractly.
But you can see how it works in practice. You can apply it.
Exactly. It makes the whole thing much more memorable, more relatable, less theoretical.
Makes the abstract concrete. Okay. And finally, it's not just about what you say, but also how you listen.
Active listening. Crucial, often overlooked.
So sounding smart involves being a good listener. How does that fit?
Well, truly intelligent communication is a two-way street, isn't it? Being present, engaged, actually responding to what the other person says.
Not just waiting for your turn to talk.
Precisely. It shows respect, fosters a better connection, and honestly, it leads to much more thoughtful responses from you because you've actually absorbed what they said.
Right, it's a whole feedback loop. So let's wrap this up. This deep dive into the English Dose episode, it really boils down to a few key things. It's not about sounding complicated.
Not at all. It's about clarity, first and foremost. Simple, direct language.
And using precise words for impact.
Right. Strategic pausing for confidence and thought.
Illustrating your points with examples to make them stick.
And, crucially, being an active, engaged listener.
So the goal is really be clear, be natural, be thoughtful.
That sums it up perfectly. Being understood is sounding smart.
Which leads to a good question for everyone listening.
Yep.
Nothing at your next conversation.
Yeah, maybe ask yourself, which one of these techniques, clarity, precision, pausing, examples, listening, could you consciously try to use? Just pick one.
How could focusing on one thing enhance your impact? Something to consider.
Definitely food for thought.
Thanks for taking this deep dive with us today. Hope these insights help boost your communication confidence.